Welcome back to Suladan Plays Ayumi Enhanced Edition. A couple things before we start, or while I start. One, a patch came out. Game should no longer crash when going in vents. So I reloaded a prior save because I want to test that. Yay! Well, no harm using the vents when no one's around to see me. Secondly, two minor-ish things. One, yesterday the game had a 30-something megabyte patch, which was fine, but there was no patch notes attached. Not a huge fan of a lot of games do this. They will release patches with no notes. I've had games from a decade ago randomly have a 500 kilobyte megabyte patch and no notes. I want to know what you changed on the game. Don't just throw out a patch. Not specifically on this game. Not complaining about the patch yesterday, but I'm using that as a callback to reference the patches on other games I've seen. Like, randomly an old game of mine will have a patch, no mention of it ever, and it makes me wonder what's going on. Programmer, I want to know what's going on. Two, after that patch, everything seemed fine, but this morning, 5 megabyte patch. Once the 5 megabyte patch was done, Steam made me reinstall the entire game. Well, it didn't really make me, it just automatically, once the 5 megabyte update came through, it just added the whole game to the update queue again, and so I had to wait for the whole game to download. Could have swore there was more of a run sequence here before. It's a heart-shaped box. Oh no, I came here before I needed to. Oh dear, I forgot what I haven't done yet. Okay. Excuse me while I go run. Oh dear, I'm all the way back. Okay, bear with me. Enter the second part of the code. I didn't find this earlier, but I remember in the first game I found a thing that said the first part of the code. I can't find my old sticky note for that. Oh well. It was the first part of the code anyway, it wouldn't have helped at this juncture. Aha! The lockers are unlocked. They don't seem to be Suzumi's lockers though. I think I forgot to do that last time. Still, I was right, the lockers are unlocked. I don't think I came in here and I poked around. There's nothing really to poke, but I don't quite get what's up with the panting, out of shape snakes that appear to be trying to run while slithering. I mean, the fact is that they're A, slow, but it's the weird panting sound, like they're out of breath and trying to run. This one doesn't seem to want to chase me anymore. There we go. Nope, that's all that's in there. Okay, got all the monies. Okay, so we're back to here. I've got to... I forgot about that. Having to run to the side slightly there. Okay, that leads us here. I didn't jump as much because I remembered that from the Game Jolt version. This is the red box. And I already got that. No. Check in here. Nope, nothing there. Okay. Well, now I don't have to buy the access card. I can just get it from Mr. I'ma kill you droid. Red box. What if I keep the red box? What if there would be some plot purpose to it later? That'd be really annoying. Red box detected. Deliver. Received. Offering to the king. Offering to who? Here. He said, you need this. Elevator card acquired. Thanks. The king watches. The king knows. This is different. The mouth of the Lord. Uh-huh. His angels are aboard the ship. He upgraded 75% of the artificial crew members to maximum capacity. Sorry, I'm not following any of this. This is acceptable. You are only human. The ship is continuing its course. Jellification process is 99. He's turning us into jelly. 99% complete. All is well. What jellification? Searching. Located. Android model LK053 is currently working at a religious center. She's alright? Analyzing. 100% integrity. It is completely functional. I miss her. I'll go visit her when I have the chance. Okay. So I'm glad we went back for that. It's neat that that was different. I am going to loop back to the private rooms though. Just to do a quick save. Just in the case I have to reload, I don't want to have to redo all that. Okay, now I've got both saves since we're technically caught back up, kind of. I mean, I was technically in the engineering section already, but shh. That's what's known as getting in too big of a hurry. Thank you, Gay. You know, that does bring up something I meant to mention. I understand, you know, depending on what game software you're using to design your games, that certain resolution, certain option menus are kind of normal. Like, games built in the Unity engine usually have a pop-up when you open the game that asks for resolution, quality, which monitor, whether it's windowed or not. Some engines don't have these functions and will just have a default. Ayumi A runs at a really small resolution. I mean, I don't have an exact measurement, but I now have an exact measurement because why not? Counting the entire window size, it is 550 by 440 pixels, or 444 pixels, I can't remember. It was right in there, and I shouldn't have deleted the thing that told me. But yes, my problem is not with this. My problem is that when you default to full screen, it forces the monitor's resolution down to that, which messes with desktop icons. You know, in my case, I have a program that prevents my desktop icons from suffering from that usually. Also, I have 3 monitors, so that forces all 3 monitors to drop down to that resolution. Now again, this may, depending on the game development software you're using, might not be an option, but why does Ayumi run at such a tiny resolution? I am intrigued and curious as to the why. One theory is that the sprites might start losing clarity if you kept stretching them. I don't know. But that's why I play it in the preview window of OBS, where I can make it a fair bit, well, a little bit larger, instead of trying to play in the little tiny game window, or play it on full screen, which, the other problem is when it's in full screen mode, it flickers. This may not be the game, this may be an interaction with something somewhere, but it's like black flickering, and it's distracting and annoying and hard to focus with. I got an itchy spot on my arm. Stop scratching it! Anyway, what was that noise? Okay, I think, yeah, I've been here because I pestered them a bit. And then I found the save room off to the right that I remarked on it not having been there before. So yeah, now we are caught back up. And a couple minutes quicker than prior. Can't go that way because there's an eyeball. There's an Igor sitting there blocking it. Now there's 2 flames here. Meow. What a room. Why is there a worm? I feel like that's a System Shock 2 reference, but it's probably not. This is a bit harder than it looks. What do they seal these with? Not even close. Guess I'm sticking with the ones that open just by pressing buttons. I wonder what this does. Ah, looks like I cut the power here. Maybe with less backup power used here, something else works. I'm gonna leave the power on for the moment. And this one gets rid of Igor. Bye, Igor. Your services are no longer required. No other worm. Ich Ravaskan Dieko. I could have remembered that. It's locked. Yeah, I think this is the where I'm gonna need the power cut down. Power's down. Come on. Come on. Yeah, this is where I needed the power down for. Hello, mech. Closer we get, headaches. The crowned puppet with the mask. Only one screen works. Oh well. Security cam. I see you. Ooh, an achievement. My voice is dead. I don't know why that didn't pop up. Whoa, hello there. I don't know why that didn't pop up on the screen. Are they laughing? Are who laughing? Okay, well, they're probably after me now. Wait a second. Why is my flashlight back to old Ayumi flashlight? What happened? Why did the flashlight broken? No, give me back my other flashlight. How did I broke it? What do you mean it won't work without power? I just gave you back power. But where's my flashlight? That was one of the most glorious selling points of the updated game. Ouch. They're burning hot. I don't know what they is. I can't see. Where's my flashlight? Did I hit a button somewhere? Did I? How did I? Like, where did, how did I? So I checked on the footage. It happened when I looked through the security monitor. My, you know, magic, multi-directional, fancy, nice flashlight that I can actually see with went, you know, gone. This annoys me somewhat. More than somewhat. I mean, the whole, you know, having that flashlight was very useful. Oh great, there's nothing there now. If it's supposed to be something plot related or something that's supposed to happen, it would be very helpful if the game would be outright and tell me that it was supposed to happen. Otherwise, I'm suspecting that I glitched it somehow. Stay closed. I don't even know what come out of them yet. Don't make that noise. See, the power doesn't restore. That seems to be one bug. There's also the problem of the flashlight being, you know, royally broken. I think there was a path over here I was supposed to take. There it is. Sorry, I'm frustrated by the loss of my flashlight. What is this? It hurts so bad. Don't spoil me with a functional flashlight and then take it from me. I'm sure it was a glitch, but it still makes me sad. This is Nee's office. Final room on your right. Doesn't look like he's around, though. What's this? The screen shows the entrance to the engineering bay. Ayumi, where are you? He is not supposed to be in the engineering bay. Warning, rejuvenation temporarily disabled. Had a lot more fun reacting to that when I didn't expect it. Useless complicated books. This is harder than it looks. Come on, come on! Yes, there's a countdown clock. And it happens to be right next to the, Oh, that's right, because the screen ends right there. Never mind. Ouch! Arg! Fell into the medical ward. How much was I rolling in that vent? Well, at least I got away from that thing. Oh, the flashlight returns. I know where I am. I've seen this office before through the windows. It's the medical bay. I don't like this place. There's been too much time here when I was having my therapy. Yes, back when they were turning dogs into small children, apparently. There should be a window. Ayumi, where are you? That thing is still around? What does it want? I don't know, let's go ask it. Looks like it left, we're clear. Oh. Hey, I have my flashlight. And I can get above that. The door is locked. This door is not locked. I remember this room. They used to bring me here all the time. It was so boring. The doctor spent hours upon hours talking to me in doctor language. I couldn't understand a thing most of the time. And then they threw a ball and said fetch. And all was well with the world. Still don't get why I had to spend so many months doing that. Well, you speak English now, don't you? Or, I guess Japanese. Since we're assuming the character... Well, I mean, many of the... They're using Japanese terminology. They have Japanese names. In the end, Nee said I had enough and they finally let me go. Nee wasn't in the engineering bay either. Where is everybody? Maybe I should head back to my room. Books, books, and more books, all in doctor language. At least Nee brought me to mangas to make up for the therapy sessions. There's also that. You know, and the fact she's using Nee, which would be a term of reference to an older male sibling. But moving forward. Book. I mean, not a book. Thing. More cameras. Hallway of eyes. Move! Healthy skin. I don't remember ever finding that area. I don't remember if it was in the demo or not. Hallway of empty books. Well, empty hallway with books in it. The books that... Okay, so apparently using security cameras is what triggers that. So I'm gonna see... Okay. So basically, anytime there's security cameras, I've got to reload a previous save until apparently that bug gets located and fixed. It appears to be reproducible in that when you look through security cameras, when you come out of the security cameras, the old flashlight is what turns back on. If you save after that, you're stuck with the old flashlight until a cutscene or something causes the flashlight to turn off, and then when it turns back on, you've got the omnidirectional flashlight again. Seems to be how it worked this time. Oh yes, but being able to see them when I'm not facing directly at them is so nice. Ah, the room of eyes. So much white. And he once said the hospitals are all white because white is the color of hope. But I hate all white places. I feel like I'm being constantly watched. I think it has more to do with, well, one, it's easier to find stains. There are some associations with the color white, depending on what culture you're in, although there are some cultures that associate the color white with death, so, you know, your mileage may vary depending... I saw y'all. That's weird, it has my name in it. Already told you, Doc. Patient Ayumi Sasaki is financially covered by the spaceship's childcare. Her parents' debt doesn't concern her or her brother. Let the guys at logistics deal with your payment. Just do your job and start helping the kid. She's already been through enough. Debt? I knew Mom and Dad had some money problems, but... Come out from under there. I know you're hiding from me. Ooh, lockers. Why do I hear water? Never liked the patient uniforms, all the white like the walls and some patients' color. Oh, okay. It's like the shower, if you keep pressing it, it stacks. We've created a waterfall! Run for your lives! What's in here? Hello, sir. Thank you for looking away. Look away! Look away, I say, or I shall poke you with a stick. It's a good eyeball monster. Money. More money. More money. It's empty. I'm gonna assume that means door won't open, but game didn't tell me door won't open, so... Gross. Not searching that. You've searched worse places. Male and female clothes. A couple must live here. Or they did. It's locked. See, that one told me it's locked. Personal fridge? I'm jealous. The laptop's working, but it's stuck on a weird text screen. Pressing the off button won't do a thing. God's angels arrived. The puppet's voice is stronger now, too. We're close. We're not gonna question a big modern clock. It has stopped at 3, though. Wonder if that's PM or AM. We're not gonna question the bloodstain under the bed. That perhaps there has been a murder. Turn around, I say. Thank you. They're so well behaved when you talk to them. Hi. Oh yeah, I forgot about the fact that if you listen in the background, you can actually hear a deep guttural voice saying, I see you during that. Kind of talked over it. My head. Go away, giant voice man. I'm gonna use the savey do real quick. For reasons. I don't have to redo if I... Oh, with the flashlight I can at least get a better look at this thing, whatever it is that's not moving. It's a big bug. I'm gonna just tell myself it's a big bug. Ah, and here's this hallway. An understanding to the various religious beliefs crew members regarding the past is it's been decided that at a ceremonial funeral with methods of their choice, the deceased family and friends are to either cremate the body or bury it, or on arrival to the largest planet of target planet of each trip. 15 or more days are required to reach the destined planet. Cremation is mandatory. Die. Rejoice, rejoice. Death is not the end, where the shadow of men's thoughts take life of their own. I like that I can actually... That is a ceiling fan. I now know that. I like that I can actually see the stuff on the wall better now. That was a huge improvement. The flashlight itself is a massive improvement. 312. Can't reach it, and it's likely just the thermostat. Why are there so many eggs here? Where there are eggs, there are things that lay eggs. Cause of death, suicide. Well, that's creepy. Papers, reports, and other practically useless things. They're not moving. Why are they together? There's something shiny on this one. Maybe I should... I'm gonna be sick. Finally. Got it. Aha, it's an access card for greenhouse number 3. Well, great, this won't be opening any elevators in this ward. If it was on the outside of it, I don't get how it was so hard to reach, but possibly I'm picturing them differently. I mean, differently than intended. To me, they look like those big fuzzy black caterpillars. Because that's what they look like, just shorter and stubbier. I mean, that's what the sprites appear to me. And I really, really need to wash my hands. Dad always yelled at me for that. Yes, because you kept tracking mud in the house. Miss Mom and Dad. I know, maybe I'll go visit them. Normally I wouldn't be allowed to snoop like that, but it's not like there's anyone to stop me now. Oh, maybe I shouldn't get my hopes up. Nee's nowhere to be found, it's not like they'll be here either. Well, can't hurt to look. It'll be nostalgic if nothing else. I keep expecting him to be on the other side of every door I go through. I'm gonna go do the savey-do. Wasn't it 312? I don't remember. Eek! Eek! Doesn't look like they can leave their position. There's no way I can avoid them completely. At least I could avoid where they're looking. If it's anything like the previous, they have a one block range with their vision. It's the office of the doctor specializing in kids. Wish they let me spend time here. It's much more colorful than the psych office I had to visit. When it's rare to catch flu in space. The hand shape and size are about the same as mine. There's a lock on it. Looks like it needs a 3-digit code. Aha! It fits! Medical ward key was found. Found it. Key card for the elevator. There are more papers here. Pictures. What is this? Mysterious key added. You know, I never did find what purpose that key served. Nope. There we go. If you hear that music, it means that he's roaming the halls. Just go back in the door. Calmly come back out, and he will despawn. Still not sure if you're supposed to be able to do that, but... Actually, let me go check that other door that was locked before. And I could go through both of those. No, I didn't completely forget about him being there. Yes, I did. Whoops. I've got to check that room now to make sure, because I don't remember if I... Still things left in the box, but I get the feeling I shouldn't be looking at them. Okay. 50 credits. I saw that. 50 more credits. End of hallway. Old hall. Ah, now I remember. That's the parents' room. Oh, this look. Oh no. Look, there's those creatures. Can't see the other side of the glass. It's a one-way window. Ooh, I can get... Oh, no. Yes. I remember this. Squish, squish. Various adult clothing. None fit me. Various adult clothing. None fit me. Various adult clothing. None fit me. The computer doesn't have power. Small cupboard looks comfy. I bet I could fit in here. Ayumi. It's coming this way. Gotta hide. Found another bug. Boop. Script, light script in line 901. Range error occurred. Float -1.021754165165E plus 18 out of range of integer. You know, there'd be one simple way to fix this. Give the player a button that lets them turn on and off the flashlight and tell them to always turn off the flashlight when doing things. Now this would of course be a cheap kind of duct tape and bubblegum workaround. The other workaround I don't know and would require me to know the code that the game is running on. I love the landscape. I would love to get to explore more of that alien landscape. And I'm just gonna not go in the shop because I don't want to break it. I remember this. I used to live here when I was staying with Mom and Dad. I wonder where they are now. Our room was the one at the far end of the hall. I feel like taking a look. The clock has stopped. A well-kept coffee machine. The water is just cold. A box that I have to loop all the way around to get to. Stupid clock. It's just an alarm clock. Like all the others in the ship, it stopped. No, it didn't. It went off. Die. Don't feel like looking at that. The water is cold. It's a printer. Die. Too bad chairs are solid objects, keeping me from interacting with the things that they're in front of. That's nothing against this game specifically. That tends to be a problem in most Game Maker games, is a number of the chairs are kind of solid objects, yet others are not. Oh, I love this light. I love this flashlight. I cannot speak highly enough for this flashlight. Not the save I meant to work with, but we'll roll with that. The door is locked. Why is the only locked door in the corridor? Well, for now, I'm gonna go ahead and pause here, and I will see you next time.